Hey y'all, it's Vonnie with the Get Down podcast, and we are back with another episode. If you are not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, like, comment, and share this video with anyone and everyone that you know. I hope everybody's having a great day. I hope you're having a safe day. Wherever you are tuning in to the podcast or watching the video, I hope everybody's having a great day. Y'all can see the title of the video, Kirk Cousins. So he is leaving the Falcons. And he's leaving the Vikings and he's moving on to the Falcons. Very interesting. I didn't see this coming. I didn't know he took an entrance really and wanted to go to the Falcons. But Vikings, he is leaving, you guys. He's packing his stuff up from Minnesota. He's going to be out there in ATL with possibly Bill Belichick if he's going to become the coach of the team. So, Kirk Cousins going to the Falcons, it's not really a good idea, really, for them to do that. He should have just really ended it and just stayed with the Vikings. You know, I don't think this is a really great move for them to do. And, I mean, for him to consider the Falcons as being one of the teams that he would, you know, go to and play for, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. It's not good. It's not really good. The Vikings, they need to, they should have re-talked it of whatever deal it was, whatever was brought up in the conversation. They should have re-talked it out and tried to keep him there. But he agreed to the Falcons. And you got Marcus Mariota. He's with the Falcons. Kind of the same scenario with Russell Wilson. You know, Kirk, he might be the main quarterback, and now you're going to push Marcus to be the backup quarterback. So some tension can also be there as well. I'm not really big on it, but he already made the decision to do it. So let's see what Sports Yahoo got to say about it, okay? Kirk Cousins agrees to deal with Falcons, ending era with Vikings. It's okay, Viking fans, wipe the tears right now. It's okay. He was the best fit for y'all, honestly. He really was. He should have just stayed his butt in Minnesota. But all's well that ends well. Kirk Cousins has been ridiculed and derided. Hold up. Ridiculed. Okay. Y'all didn't have to throw that word in there. All right. Kirk Cousins has been ridiculed and derided for his inability to win enough big games or take his teams to on deep playoff runs. However, he still has a lot of value in the NFL as a productive veteran quarterback. It just won't be with the Minnesota Vikings anymore. So he is a veteran quarterback. He has experience under his belt. He needs to go to a veteran team. You don't put a veteran quarterback on a rookie team. You don't put a rookie quarterback on a veteran team. That's very opposite. They got to cohese with each other. They got to be at the same level, same balance. It don't need to be like this or like this. It needs to be like this, lined up. The Atlanta Falcons are going to find out what Cousins has left. Cousins agreed to a deal with the Falcons, according to multiple media sources, including ESPN Adam Schefter. He's the main and first source that's going to get all the NFL news first, and it goes everywhere else. Just for people to understand why a lot of articles say Adam Schefter. He's the main guy that collects the information for the sports, especially for the NFL. And then it gets out to the other media outlets. That's how everybody ends up talking about it. And yes, Kirk Cousins, he hasn't been able to take his team on a deep playoff run. He has multiple games where he's come back at the end and late in the fourth quarter and almost leading the team to overtime just to win. It's been multiple games like that. You want to know why? You want to know why? Because I've seen him do it, you know? That move has been rumored for a few days, and now the Falcons get a big quarterback upgrade with new head coach Raheem Morris. So also you got Raheem there. He's new to the organization as well. Cousins and the Falcons agreed to a 4-year deal. Okay, so 4 years, okay. According to reports, though the contract can't officially be signed until Wednesday, of course, which is when everything else needs to be signed. It's a massive deal for a quarterback who has done well to max out his earnings. The deal will be for $180 million, includes a $50 million signing bonus, and includes a total of $100 million guarantee, according to NFL media Tom Pelissero. Wow, that's pretty good. Maybe Cousins can finally get that playoff success and a little more respect. Yeah, put some respect on him. Y'all know that video where he's like, you like that? You like that? You like that? Yeah, we like it. When you win big games, we will like it even more. You know, Kirk, we're going to like it even more if you can push your team to a playoff run. That's what we'll like more. Then you can scream it louder and shout even louder saying that. But we like what you have done. We do. We like what you have done, what you have brought, but we're going to like you and love you way more if you can push the team further. And Falcons, they could be that scary dark horse team that come up this year. Don't know. They could be that team. I've been out there to Atlanta, so we will see what this team will bring in the future. Kirk Cousins has plenty of experience. Cousins is a known commodity. Some might say that established level isn't worth chasing, but he has always put up good numbers, which is true. Cousins' first 6 seasons with the Vikings were pretty good after he signed an unprecedented 3-year, $84 million deal that was fully guaranteed. He threw for 23,265 yards and 171 touchdowns in those 6 seasons. Hey, whistle like I really want to, but you get the gist. He made 3 Pro Bowls. He was also solid in his 6 years with the Washington Commanders before the Commanders couldn't afford any more franchise tags for him, and he hit free agency. Yes, I remember when he was with them as well. It wasn't enough for some people who equated Cousins for mediocrity, even though he had given the Vikings a higher floor at quarterback than most teams had the past 6 seasons. Vikings general manager Kwesi Adolfo-Mensah, I think I said the name right, correct me if I didn't, thanked Cousins in a statement and explained that the team couldn't find a contract that fits the short and long-term visions for both Kirk and the Minnesota Vikings. That's what these contracts are for, Sometimes you can't, nobody can come to an agreement sometimes, which is why these trades and these cuts, they have to come. They have to come. Like any other job. You can't find an agreement for whatever the case is. If they're declining on the pay, either keep staying and working or just go ahead and say, you know what, I'm putting my 2 weeks in, I'm going to find another job. It's the same thing with the sports. Basketball, football, it's the same thing. Same kind of contract as well. So once it's up, if you can't find an agreement, the player's gone. If you do find an agreement, the player stays. That's what it all boils down to at the end of the day. Cousins was playing very well last season when he tore his Achilles tendon late in a game against the Green Bay Packers. That added a layer of questions to Cousins' offseason as his seemingly never-ending string of contract extensions with the Vikings ran out and he became a free agent. A quarterback about to turn 36 years old, coming off a major injury is far from a sure thing. Yeah, he's getting up there in the numbers. He really is. But Cousins still offer a better answer at quarterback for a needy team than many of the other options. The Falcons have a pretty good situation for Cousins to walk into. Yeah, they do. Like I said, they are one of the dark horse teams. If you were to have a list of the dark horse teams that probably could have a better season next year, I believe the Falcons are one of them. I do. I believe the Falcons are one of them. They obviously like Kirk, and they can see him being with the team and actually doing something with the team. That's why they brought him in. That's what it boils down to at the end of the day. Falcons have weapons. Part of the criticism of former head coach Arthur Smith was how poorly he used his best players on offense, and the Falcons have plenty of good players. Bijan Robinson was a top 10 NFL draft at running back. Drake London is a solid number 1 receiver. Kyle Pitts is one of 2 tight ends in NFL history with 1,000 yards as a rookie, not a pro, but as a rookie. They're all fantastic players, but they were stuck with a bad quarterback and a coach who stubbornly refused to use them correctly. The coaching situation has changed with the hiring of Morris, and so has the quarterback. Perhaps Cousins can get the most out of his teammates. He'll have to prove he's healthy, but if he can play like he did last season before the injury, it will boost everyone on the offense. The Falcons play in a very weak NFC South division, which I do agree with that, and could walk right into a division title if Cousins plays well. That's true. And they gave some the list of certain players that he's going to be playing with. Hey, this is a great plus win. I'm gonna just say it's a great plus win. I don't really see it, but obviously the Falcons organization, the CEO, the coaches, they see that it's a good fit. It's the best fit for him really to be with this organization, and they can go on a deep playoff run, like people say. People want to see that because he's been in the league for a minute, but they have yet to see that with him. And there's other quarterbacks too that aren't mentioned, but we talking about Kirk Cousins right now. So, okay, I'm gonna just say congratulations to him. He's going to Atlanta, gonna be with the Falcons. So we'll see what he's gonna do this season with them. If he can give them that push that every team is always looking for. If he can give them the push, hey, by all means, keep him. So he does have 4 years on his contract, which is good. So he can prove himself to be the team quarterback that they need, which is really good. So if you guys enjoyed this video, give it a fat thumbs up, hit the like button, and share this video too with anyone and everyone that you know. And leave a comment in the comment section what you think about this. What do you think about Kirk Cousins leaving Minnesota and going to Atlanta? Give me your feedback, give me your thoughts on this video right here. And while you're at it, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. That way you can be notified every time that I drop content on this channel. And if that is all, always remember to stay prayed up and stay blessed. And I will see you guys in the next episode.